It's a unique partnership between Launch Housing, Banyule City Council and Homes Victoria. So we worked with Spacecraft Studio and Stuart in the past, and we really enjoyed what original artwork could do for giving a project its life and its spirit. When residents moved in, they felt like they were coming home and felt a sense of home and comfort. So we said to Stuart that we'd love to work with a First Nations artist who was interested in working on a social housing project, and Stuart put forward Cassie, and straight away we loved the idea of working with Cassie, and I think Cassie loved the idea of working with us, which was really exciting because you want a strong relationship between the artists and between the projects. So we started working together, and Cassie had wonderful ideas and Stuart had wonderful ideas about how we could bring the community into the project and into the process. So we had a campfire back in December 2022 and heard from the community members who had been living in Bellfield and Banyule for the last 30, 40, 50 years, from young men and young women to local elders. And they told us their stories and stories of friends and family who had lived in the area. And so having those conversations whilst enjoying the campfire at the local meeting place in Barban and Beak meant that we could take those ashes and the charcoal and turn it into what we see here today through the hard work and creativity of Cassie and Stuart.
The images that Cassie worked with were her cultural knots, the knots that she uses for weaving, and also a bag that is also a woven piece that she uses to keep artifacts and memories, and she uses it as a metaphor for more than just an actual bag. We wanted to include some of the artist's hand, this analog processes, these real somebody making something. You know, we didn't want it to be a digital print. We had already made this charcoal pigment. Cassie was keen to make some more pigments from ochres from her own country, things that she'd foraged and collected from where she lives. And that level of personal involvement, we tried to find ways that might be taken through into the finished artwork.
Two beautiful artworks that I designed or I brought into Spacecraft was a belang, a beautiful cultural weaved bag that was made from stringy bark, soaked ochre and lamandra. And also I brought in a beautiful strands of lamandra that was knotted with 5 different cultural knots, representing the cultural significance of the 5 Kulin Nation language groups. With this project, having thought about the designs with Stuart from Spacecraft, we actually connected straight away about the significance of belonging, connection to country, also to making Mob, who is going to live here, walk through the doors and feel empowered. With the belang in particular, it is a carrier of knowledge. It carries significant cultural stories of my ancestors, our ancestors of the past, for the present today, but also for the future. So when people walk into this building and this space, they'll actually feel comfort, nurturing. They'll also be able to build on their knowledge and carry that forward as well.